12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people.
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
King, straight out of Florida.
Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Marky K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for the championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
Jesus name.
Without Chai, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Batgirl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Factory, Palm Beach, Florida.
Tree the Incredible, straight out the ATS. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee is Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Both from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Boy, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVB, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. D.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bone Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madman 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal.
You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Why do I got 2 cameras here? They wilding on me right now. What up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo, but Danny is on his way. And yes, this is a very fly My Bookie hoodie. You know what I mean? Shout out to my bookie, keeping me fly. You see the bag? We got the bag right here. We're trying to get the bag Friday, and it's going to be live at 8 a.m. right here on YouTube members only. My Patreon family, after we're done, will upload the betting show directly to you. This morning, we're here to give you our preview and our predictions on this weekend's fight with, obviously, Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. Fight looks like it's still going forward regardless of all the scandal that has been taking place with, you know, the positive test result of the one Conor Benn. It's quite unfortunate because, you know, it's gonna taint the fight, right? So if for Chris, he's always supposed to win, right? So it's lose-lose for him. For Ben, if he gets the win, there'll be questions now. So it's it's interesting to see how this plays out. I'll keep it short and sweet. I'm picking the bigger man, the taller man, the faster man, the stronger man, the more experienced man. I think it's very simple. That very apparent that it's supposed to be Chris Eubank Jr. to win. It's his fight to lose. Let's be real. He would have to be doing something wrong here, And this isn't the young Chris Eubank who was a little wider with his shots and a little impatient. This is a more preserved, calmed Chris Eubank. But CYP did say something yesterday that did make a lot of sense, and that is Eubank hasn't done much in his career. This is probably the biggest fight of his life because of the backstory. Maybe, now former champion Billy Joe Saunders could be argued that was the biggest, but that was very early in his career. But he has been in there with some decent names, gold medalist and former champion James DeGale. We seen what he did to guys that do not belong in the ring with him. And that's why I'm picking Eubank, because, when he was in there with Yeardom, he dusted him off real good. You know what I mean? He made him look like he was nowhere near to be on that level, And when he got in there with Billy Joe, he hung. It wasn't like he got stopped or outclassed. Billy Joe's just a very good, slick southpaw boxer, in my opinion. Shout out to Halding. Next time you're in Las Vegas, definitely check out my partners in crime, Harding, one of the best, if not the best, in Las Vegas, with over 120 different strains to get you through your day like they getting me through mine. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, Eubank is 33, and he seems to be taking the buildup of this fight so nonchalantly, right? Like you see him out with the Salt Bay, and he's out there eating fat foods and, playing up to the camera. And I think he's just a showman. I think he's an entertainer. I think he's showing the world, look, this is what you get when you get a Chris Eubank show. Put me on the camera a little bit more. I'm a superstar. Maybe. Or maybe he's really not taking Conor Benn serious. He's really out here just eating and not controlling the diet. And according to him, in episode 2, just looking to eat all the carbs and all the junk food he can eat now because, the closer he gets to the weight, he won't be able to do that. Closer he gets to the weigh-in. I don't know. Is he playing mind games with Conor in hopes to, keep him off his A game, have him assuming certain things. But, damn, I just got my delivery. So when Danny comes, we'll do an intermission, and we should be having Blog Talk up and running. It was scheduled for 4 a.m. Got here at 6 a.m. Unfortunately, we go live. Got here at 6:15 right now, and we go live at 6. So I waited all the time I could. But when Danny does come, we'll stop, do a quick intermission, and I will be connecting the Blog Talk. I do have Discord, but I don't think I've even set that up with a title and stuff like that. Solo Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo, just trying to work. I really want your guys' opinion on a few, decisions that we have to make, but it's so difficult, because like yesterday we had a meeting with some people, and then I don't want to say this because I'm talking to multiple people, right? So if you mention one, you're giving shine to one and not to the other, and then they think that you're in an alliance or that you're using the other one against the other to negotiate or get a higher sort of, price. But there are some decisions to be made, man. I do have a new studio that, we've located, and they're willing to give us for us to do our damn thing. But it's like an extra 15 minutes to our already, let's say, 15-minute travel time to the studio. So I don't know that it's an ideal location because of that. Believe me, it is the perfect setup, though. It's kind of like what we already had, where it's a one-stop shop for boxing. Discord is open, but let me double check, because every time I set it up on a laptop and then I go to the app, I can't find the shit. Okay, there it goes. Maybe it was always just me. Yo. All right, says we connected. So we good. Once we get my good friend Canna in there, he'll let me know, is everything running smoothly. And we'll start taking calls on Discord this fine morning. And we'll also take your previews and your predictions on Blog Talk in a few minutes when Danny arrives to studio. We'll take an intermission to allow him to settle in, and we'll hook up the computer. What's up, J Hardcore? Shout out to J Hardcore in Maryland, right? I hope you gonna say no, it's DC. It's DC. Yeah, J Hardcore DC, I wanna say. Haha. They asking about that money bag hoodie. Now, you actually gotta, if you win on my bookie, but you gotta use the code BETTBV, they send you this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a winner, so they sent me this money bag, you know what I'm saying? And look, double tagged up my book. My bookie with the money bag. I even got the socks. Y'all ain't see me post the socks on my IG a couple days ago. Like, I was in the gym with Coach Trouble, Andy Vince's trainer, and we was doing power, and I had the socks on. Did a sponsored post. You feel me? And since we talking my bookie, don't forget to use my code BETTBV. I would already be flirting with bets, but I got to put it behind the paywall, man. We back to the streets, man. We back in the mud with it, you know? Unfortunately, Patrick Oaks passed away. But, I will forever be grateful because he allowed me to see the vision. He allowed me to realize that I needed to be here in Las Vegas. So I'm looking at my bookie right now, and they got the Misfits card. That's crazy. They got the Misfits, the Zone card. They actually have a line for that, bro. And it's not bad. Like, these are pretty tight fights. Jay Swingler, he's almost a 3-1. And I think he might be the main event. But, like, bro, these dudes made it to the line, bro. That's crazy. I always wanted Border Wars on here. Oh, shit, they got Astrid Wet. She fighting. Okay. That's the porn star for those that don't know. I didn't know either. She's from the UK. I guess she's a UK porn star. I don't know. But obviously, my UK dudes put me on. And we did quite a few interviews with her. With her. So the BBC have refused sanction to the Daniel Dubois versus Lucas Brown fight. Brown has revealed, which I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't they want Luke? Didn't Luke just get an upset win over somebody? Like, how they trying to act like they trying to act as if they need to watch out for Luke for himself. Like, my man is a grown-ass man, and he just got an upset over someone he wasn't supposed to beat. So I don't see what's the problem. And Daniel Dubois is young. He still needs his own development. But from the desk of Eddie Hearn, because if you don't know, we are doing a previews and prediction show. I did give you my preview, reasons, and prediction as to why I'm picking the great Chris Eubank Jr., this generation's Roy Jones Jr. But this fight is in question. So I got a few screen shares that I want you to, see. First will be this one because they're killing Eddie on the internet. Because, the internet is undefeated.
Really? We signed up for a
the internet is undefeated. You can't say anything and not expect it to resurface. So this is one Edward Hearn, the Prince of Matchroom. Wrong one.
Not really. We signed up for a VADA test and he failed a VADA test. If we'd signed up for a WADA test or a UCAD test only, he would still be fighting.
It's not looking good, bruv.
But what is the point in signing up for drug testing if when you fail, everyone just goes, oh, don't worry about it, just let him fight?
It's not looking good.
The argument of, well, it's all right with UCAD is totally irrelevant. You've signed drug testing with VADA, the best testing agency, in my opinion, in the sport.
I'm disappointed right now, bruv. It's mad.
Not really.
That was a little undefeated internet trolling of Eddie and his passwords on VADA being the best, the gold standard. And now, even though VADA caught young Conor Benn, Eddie looks to brush it off his shoulders, a la Jay-Z. But I have this tweet that says, let's see what today brings. But to make one thing clear, I will not be promoting this fight with a foreign commission or alternative governing body on Saturday night, which I don't even know what that means. Can you literally fly in a foreign commission? Like if I'm holding a fight in the UK and they got the BBSC and they don't sanction me, what, I can just fly in a foreign commission where I'm going to bring in the Middle East commission that I got connections with out there in Saudi? I don't even understand that statement, honestly. I've never seen anything like that been done before in boxing. Like, I'm telling you, we're witnessing so many new revelations in this sport over the last 18 months, bro. There's just so much new things that we've never assumed can happen are truly just happening nowadays. But I do have a super chat, and it looks like it's coming from Ken Stone. What up, Ken? Long-time listener. Appreciate you. Champ. He says, nix the fight. Have Felix Cash step in and save the event. No way. That's some domestic shit you talking, even though your money is from the U.S. Stop the bullshit. Felix Cash cannot step in. That's not going to make it across the pond. You step Felix Cash in, and all you're doing is making it more of a domestic level fight. Like, yes, this is a domestic fight because it's a born rivalry in the UK, something that stemmed across the pond, but it was so big because of the fathers that it's made it over here. You put Felix Cash in there, and you take all that hard work away. But I got Mike Wilkins with the $5 super chat. What up, Mike? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So Mike says, Ness, how is that Bonded 99 from? Yo, I actually may still have some of that, and it's good. It's good. That's so crazy that you even know about that. That's so crazy. I had some yesterday, bro. It's crazy. It's it's decent. It's decent. Not gonna say that it's like something that was super duper 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 memorable, but it's good. I got other shit that prefer. So they're saying that Eddie might be using, that's Michael Coppinger saying that on Avenue Explorer to allow Conor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr. to proceed. Sources tell ESPN is the Luxembourg Boxing Federation, it sanctioned the 2012 Hey Chisora fight in London after the BBC prohibited the bout due to physical altercations. So this is what I'm saying. So how does one commission say, no, this fight can't happen, but then another commission steps in and they're like, yeah, let's do it in the same country? So then the BBC isn't really governing shit. I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. I got another one here. Conor Benn, Chris Eubank reportedly may be sanctioned by the Luxembourg Boxing Federation, but obviously this is exactly what Eddie Hearn already came out and said he would not be doing. But I don't know if that's just him trying to, you know, a la Triple G, play good boy to the commission verbally in public so that they do side with him and allow this to happen. We'll see. We'll see. I do got callers on Discord. Look like I got Big Gucci Nick. But before we go to the callers and open up those phone lines, we got to go to our phone call sponsor, Kenichi Beer. Make sure you get your set of Hibernation 5s at KenichiBeer.com.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Because when he has been in the bright lights and enjoying his time, having fun, and lapping it up, no problem, you're the big celebrity. You're in the bright lights, I've been in the dark, in the trenches, in the gym.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
People ask me, when does camp start? Camp started as soon as I bet Teofimo Lopez. As soon as I batted him and took all his belts, camp started the next day.
What a right hand from George Kambosos, and the takeover was down.
He's a good villain, though. He's a good villain.
Do you feel in charge?
Could have fought anybody. Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Unfortunately, Lomachenko's not available. Beautiful. Devin Haney, step up. Now we'll take your belt.
This is Sparta!
SDS Promotions.
But he says he will finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor?
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ringwalk Danny.
Let's start with this. I'm a creative genius.
SDS.
And now, the most dangerous producer on YouTube, Brandon in Houston.
Brandon in Houston. SDS Promotions.
You're now locked into the king of all boxing podcasts, The Boxing Voice. Jab that like button.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
What is it? Is it that they don't like the Charlos? You like the Charlos?
The unified WBA, WBC, and IBF 154-pound champion of the world.
I'm happy, not angry, I'm passionate.
The WBC middleweight champion of the world.
No, I think you're a great fighter. And
I know that already. They say, oh, the Charlos ain't fought nobody. Duh, because they don't want to fight us. Fighters, come on. Step up, we with that shit. Come on, let's get it. Like I said, I went to the top already. I seen the bottom before. At the top, I seen the bottom. I went back down to the bottom and shot back the fuck back up. Now what they mad at me for? It's not like old school boxing. We're the best, fight the best no more. It's about politics. It's about who you know, who you are, if you got a crowd behind you. Sit your your ass in your weight division and see if you can beat one of them. Cause fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby. And we stand by lines only, just like we made this up. We gonna ride with it. We gonna ride with it till the day we die.
Jermel. Jamal. Charlo.
SDS Promotions.
Shut the fuck up, you little prick.
Yeah?
Yeah, prick. Come on, get him out of here.
Okay, you're getting out of
Yeah,
here.
move him out of here.
SDS Promotions.
Fury's the name, and fucking fighting's the game. His heart's rattling now. His balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's going to annihilate your daughter.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
The heavyweight champion of the world, the greatest fighter that's ever lived, ever laced a pair of boxing gloves on, ever stood in a boxing arena. Me, the Gypsy King.
Fury, under the hands of Sugar Hill, is just a different beast. He's a different monster.
Joshua's a coward. Usyk's a pussy, and Dylan White don't want to fight. So if you can prove me wrong.
Bros, I'm so sad right now. This is some straight BS. So like I said, the delivery came. I go to get the battery to put it in. And it's yet again the wrong fucking MacBook Pro battery. 2 batteries, 2 days, back to back. Wrong ones. And I literally read the fucking model number. I know, I'm waiting on you. Literally read the model number off the fucking thing. I don't understand what's going on. I'm so tight right now. So there goes that, fellas. We ain't getting no blog talk, not today. Well, we do got Discord. Big Gucci Nick. Talk to me, man. Previews and prediction. What's going on?
What up? Previews and predictions, baby. Yo, first of all, everybody smash that like button and smash that subscribe for the best boxing podcast on the planet, TBV. You know what it is. Shout out Ringwalk Danny, CEO Ness, and the team behind supporting, man. Man, I gotta go with Sergio Mora, man. I gotta go with the Conor Benn by KO, baby. I feel like he's just that explosive, man. Listen, Eubank Jr. coming down in weight. I know he says he's gonna do it, but a big guy coming down. He's fought at 168 too before, so coming down, man. I think that weight drain is gonna get the best of him, man. I don't think his stamina is gonna beat her in the fight. I think Conor Benn, being a shorter fighter, is gonna dig to the body, and he's just gonna break Eubank Jr. down after the 6th round, man. Eubank Jr., because of that big weight cut he had to make. I think after the 6th round, he's going to start gassing out, especially if Ben starts to dig to the body, man. I think Ben could possibly pull off the KO, man. So that's my prediction, man. I'm excited for this fight, but about the doping stuff, man, if his B sample comes back good, I mean, I don't see a problem there. But if it does come back tainted and they do go ahead to have the fight happen, man, I think it's a win-win. I think the opposite of what you think, Ness. I think it's a win-win for Eubank Jr. because he loses. Okay, he loses Ben. Because he loses, then Ben, it's because Ben's doping, man. But if he wins, he beat a guy that was on PED. You know what I mean? And he gets that big bag on top of that.
Beat.
I mean, is that what the sport book's saying? Is he the favorite, Eubank Jr.?
I'm pretty sure he's the favorite. I'll check on Bovada.
I don't know, man. Like, a lot of people are rolling with Ben, man, including me. I think Ben's the favorite. I think someone's gonna get sparked and might not be Ben, dude. But yeah, Ness, that's my call, man.
All right, Big Gucci. Shout out. Thanks for calling in. Wow. I don't know. I'm about to find out right now what the bookies got it and who they got as the favorite. But Ringwalk Danny in the building, molesting his mic here.
What's goody, champ?
Nah, man, chilling.
Another morning.
Another one.
We back.
Like we never left.
Word.
But you in this shot, fams?
Oh shit.
Back up, yo. Back up. Get up off me, man. Look. Back up. Give yourself some room, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we were checking the line, right, for Ben. Let's see. Let's see what we got her. How's the coffee, champ?
Coffee is delicioso.
Conor Benn. You know, Kanzu fights today. You know
Word,
they playing.
Pro Box.
Yo, and you know they made it to Showtime. They made it to Showtime. That's the one thing I could say about our boy that he got wrong. His prediction on that. But if we go to Conor Benn on the line and Chris Eubank Jr., which I haven't found yet.
Right there, you scroll past it already. Right there.
Bam. Yeah, Jr. is the favorite, bruv.
By more than 2-1.
He's almost fucking 2.5 to 1. We got CYP. What up?
Yo.
We hear you.
Yeah,
what up?
End of the day, Eubank's gonna whip his ass. He has no choice. Like, it's not even because of the PEDs. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a smaller dude coming up. That dude terrified. He don't want to get knocked out. He went for an advantage. That's what happens, man. I really get tired of this B sample shit, right? If a dude lost his job, about to lose his house, his wife and kids need to eat, and somebody catch him on camera robbing a liquor store, it probably was him, okay? Like, I understand that getting him to proven guilty, but it looked like him on that camera. His background say he needed. That's what he was doing. This boxing should be so weird with their fans. Man, let's wait for the B sample. You never know. You never know. Dude then bulked up. He in the biggest fight of his life, fighting a bigger man. His first ever failed drug test. Dude, cut the bullshit out. Because some of y'all take this shit too far. He got caught. It is what it is. The fight still goes on. So who you think gonna win? It's pretty much that simple. Ain't no need for all the side effects. I think Chris Eubank's still gonna win. I think it's like that. Remember when Roy Jones popped 30? Nobody talks about that. The opponent was 3 times higher than Roy Jones. So Roy Jones said he knew this dude was juicing. He said, I knew he juicing, so I went up in there, I juiced. He still was 3 times higher than I was, and I still knocked him the fuck out because Roy Jones was that good. So I'm a Roy Jones fan, so you can call me an excuse maker. But if both of them dudes taking steroids, hey, it's an even fight. Eubanks is bigger, being smaller taking steroids makes it more even. But I still do believe that Eubanks gonna whoop his ass anyway. He's 32 years old. He has no reason not to. I'm telling you, Eubanks, you cannot lose this fight. Eubanks, you cannot lose this fight. Steroids or not, my man. You can't. You're too old to be taking L's at 32 years old, while the Charlos and the Canelos in your same weight division are already multiple champions, undisputed champions. You can't do it, my man. So my pick is Eubanks by knockout. I even got him in my parlay, like I told y'all yesterday. My money where my mouth is. Please don't let me down, fellas. I'm trying to get this bread. This 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's go. CYP out.
All right, Chan. Appreciate the call, man. I don't even know if the fight's gonna happen, Ash.
Well, yeah, that's what we're being told, that the press conference isn't happening at the moment for Conor Benn and Chris, and that the undercard press conference will move forward. I think it's just theatrics, going through the motions. They don't want to parade the main event in front of the world when it's supposed to not be happening. They're trying to get it over the hump is what I'm assuming. But looks like we got another caller on the line. Going out to Buffalo Falls.
I'm healthy, strong, and about to knock Earl Spence out in Jesus' name. I'm bringing the whole church.
SDS Promotions.
You win some, you lose some. But you live and fight another day.
I got the whole Christian congregation behind me.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
In Jesus' name.
And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing ring.
Yo, what's up, Ness? What's good, Danny?
What up? What up?
How y'all doing? Good morning.
Sensational.
Man, yeah, it is. It's just, I don't know. I was looking forward to this fight. I mean, I still am if it happens, Eubank and Conor Benn. But the fact that he pop dirty. It's like it doesn't look good for boxing in a sense. And I'm not sure even why these people be doing that at the end of the day. But I don't know. Drugs or no drugs, I was going with Eubank the whole time. I feel like, Eubank's a better fighter. I think he'll stop him like around 8 or 9 rounds. But we'll see. As long as the fight happens, I don't know what's going on or what's not happening. So, yeah, you look forward to a fight and then something happens. It's always, I don't know, it's always something saga going on in boxing. So, yeah. Other than that, we got good fights this weekend on Showtime. So I look forward to seeing them too. So, yeah, that's my call. God bless you. Great show.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody tuned in right now. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure. Yo, so what do you mean they made it to Showtime? I was confused.
The Plant City fight is on Showtime.
No, it's on ProBox.
Nah, Showtime. Look at the ESPN schedule. Even though you're right, your man's always right, so maybe you right, because Dan's,
I'm gonna just go straight to
Showtime.
Yeah, because I was on their website yesterday. I didn't see it. Right now, they only have the Jake Paul pay-per-view and the Fedora.
Let me show you here. If I go to ESPN and go to their schedule, I just checked it yesterday. I see.
Yeah, no, I mean I'm not doubting you.
No. I'm not saying you are. I'm like, whoa.
No, yeah, it does say Showtime right there.
And it says Plant City.
Yeah.
And then they got Caesar Francis. That's the Panamanian I'm telling you about. Motherfucking, you should text Jared like, yo, you going to watch your boy? Probably not and shit with the hurricane being out there. Or just leaving. But that he must have signed a deal with them. That's like Caesar's third fight on Pro Box. But now, look, he made it to Showtime because of them. It's crazy, man.
Hopefully.
I mean, let me check Pro Box. Did you check Pro Box?
Good question. I actually tried to, and some other shit came up.
Pro Box TV, though.
Yeah, you got
Pro Box TV. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it said live on Pro Box TV.
Maybe it's a typo. Pro Box, Showbox. You think it's a typo? ESPN made a mistake?
Yeah.
Look, they had Beltran versus Caesar Francis, and there was another fight, Caesar. I'm telling you, they like Caesar, but he doing his thing. He moving. Look, and Glayton was just on there. He got to deal with them. You can't knock them. They doing their thing.
How big is their venue? I know you did.
Bro, and they podcast getting stupid numbers, man. I mean, they got 4 legends. So anything these fuckers say, like I just watched them like the Eubank shit. I ain't even watched, like I didn't even hear it. But I seen the video come on my feed. I'm like, damn, 45,000 motherfuckers just dropped that shit. Yeah, no, they legends. They doing
Yo, how
thing.
big is their venue?
It's nice, man. It's the outside that's not nice. It's like once you inside, it feels like you win something. But from the outside,
Look a little beat down or something?
It is a converted motel.
Okay.
It's a converted motel that had a huge event center type of where they made their own arena. But it's not an arena because arena has like a big ass
Right.
roof.
I got you.
But none of that shit don't matter. They got 4 legends down there. Then they got another legend in Kodo.
That's pretty dope.
They struck a deal.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's pretty fucking dope. Like that they
it
turned
is.
a motel into there's I was gonna say there's a fucking spot in Chicago I've been to where the outside of the spot looks abandoned, and then you walk in and it's like some high tech shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope that they, not just that they did that, but they got some shit cooking down there, bro.
It's pretty weird though, cause you see Tarver. Let me screen share this. You see Tarver as one of the face faces of this. He's a face on the podcast as well. And where the fuck it go? It just had them there, right? The fuck?
Yeah, I think it
rotates, slides.
Rotates, yeah. So maybe click that one. There you go.
So, you know, it had him, you know, he's here, he's part of it. Roy is part of it. But Malinagi's also part of it. But then, you know, here's where it gets weird. Is it like advertisement only? And are you not leveraging your name? Because Malinaji just had a friend of his try out in the New York City Team Combat League. Then you have Antonio Tarver DMing me this morning, right, that his son is fighting God knows where. Then who else is on the other side? You got Antonio Tarver, Paulie,
Roy.
How many fighters Roy got? He got Roy Jones Promotions, for God's sakes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is, how are all these dudes attached, but their fighters can't get on Pro Box?
Well, Roy just had a guy on Pro Box.
Oh, the 16-year-old?
Yeah.
I guess that's the wrong guy. Kid.
Word. Yeah, man. Quite interesting. What the fuck is going on? They stole a man's car while he was pumping gas?
No.
See, and this is why I tell you, champ, that in Chicago, guys pump gas with a fucking Glock or a pole in their hand.
Bruh, that's because in Chicago, you got that mentality like, you can have my shit. Take it. I got insurance, man. I'm going to get more money. Like, take it. That's the thing. When we young, we don't know, so we react. It's like I told you, man. I'm telling you, you know, we make mistakes because we don't have the knowledge. But, like, give a fuck. Take that shit. I'm going to buy a brand new whip. Brand new. They're doing me a favor if you take that. Because now I get to get a new one and do it different. I already shitted on that. You feel me? I already got niggas parking their shit in their garage. So, you feel me? I wouldn't mind not fucking having that. And like you said, get the Escalade now. Let them help me get the Escalade. Traumatize me a little bit. That's okay. I take it. I don't know. It's just, but I wouldn't want to go through this situation. Let me screen share here. Danny brought this up. This just came across my timeline. I follow a lot of these, you know, things to stay up in the know, all these little gossip sites. So this is what he's discussing. And God damn, my man
Boy, they ran up on the hood of the car with the pole out, ran his ass in the gas station.
But I don't even see when they took the car. They was trying to rob him, bro. Where they took the car? Oh, yeah, they taking the car. Oh, yeah, okay, now they out with the car.
Of course.
So what they did, they got the key, and that's probably like maybe at best a SRT8. Like
bro, that looked like a Chrysler 300.
Yeah, SRT8 is at best. That's what I'm trying to say.
I didn't even know they had those.
Oh yeah, of course. The top of the line is a SRT8. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what, you know, like damn, you stole my man's $60,000 car. Like ooh, I came up. You ain't getting $60,000 for it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's just fucked up, man.
I do got a poll, man, because the fight is in question. They're no longer doing the press conference for the fight, but that doesn't matter according to our audience. They still believe 62% of the voting public believes, yes, this fight will happen. Exactly, all over 300 narco bling. Crazy. Look at the size gun, and that's Philadelphia. You see, I'm sorry. Look, I ain't gonna put it back, but hopefully you've seen it. You seen how big that gun was in that banana clip? That shit only exists because they do have open carry in Philly. Bruh, if your state wasn't like that, you couldn't get them type of guns.
Illinois has some of the
and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't. You will eventually, but you ain't gonna. You know, it's like 5 dudes and 3 of them have banana clips. Come on, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. Illinois has some of the strictest gun laws, right? I was in high school seeing motherfuckers with 50 round drum, 100-round drum shits, bro. Like that shit's
That's crazy.
That shit's you feel me? Having banana
I
clips,
never
having
seen
drums.
no fucking drum in high school.
Bro, I remember in gym class, bro, Officer Mo came. They pulled I ain't gonna say his name, but they pulled my guy to class, bro. He was nasty on the hoop side. I don't know, he fucked it all up right then and there. Bro, somebody, I guess he had told somebody, or somebody found out he had guns in his book bag. They took him in the locker room. Sure enough, had two.
Bruh, it's such a coincidence we talking about this yesterday. After like 3 straight L's and 100 games of chess, I went to lay down, and my girl had some shit like "I Am a Murderer," I think it's called.
Okay, is that a TV show or something?
Yeah, it's like
okay.
a Netflix documentary.
Okay.
So I started watching it, and it was like these 3 dudes that robbed a cab driver in New York City. I believe it was New York. I believe it was New York. I'm not really sure. Maybe I said New York because the dudes some of them was Latin. 2 of them was Latin, kind of Latin.
Okay.
And definitely Latin. De Jesus and Trinidad. I don't know what the fuck Chucky was, but they was Latin King. So it's like, man, that shit probably New York or Chicago, right?
Definitely a lot of Latin Kings in Chicago.
Nah, I put Netflix documentary better. But bottom line is, since you talking about guns, right? So this shit is so crazy, bro. 3 dudes go to a party. It's 3 different stories, obviously. 3 dudes go to a party. One story is allegedly the guns at the party. Allegedly, the other story is allegedly the Latin King Trinidad brought the gun. You know what I'm saying? And the other story is allegedly someone else at the party had this gun, but it didn't work. And everybody was trying to shoot it, but it didn't work. But somehow the same gun that didn't work ended up in the cab ride home and shot the cab driver's head off. Yeah. So, since you're talking gun laws and shit, it's like the dude that shot him, right? He felt remorseful. Feel me? One of his dudes whipped out the gun on the cab driver. He said he had no clue. They put it into the cab driver's head. Cab driver reacted, started tussling with the dude who had the gun. So the shooter allegedly jumps in, grabs that shit, blams him. So he copped out.
Bro, this life is so crazy, bro, because I know I'm about to, once you're done telling me what you just said, I'm about to tell you somebody in real life.
That is real life.
No, I'm saying, like, bro, my ex, her stepdad, bro, he did 10 years on it was a drug deal. No, watch
Well,
this.
the reason I wanted to bring this up, because that kid who didn't shoot him, motherfucker got 40 years for going to trial. The dude that did shoot him took the plea, got 13.
So, look.
The other dude that tussled got 20. So how the shooter get less time than everybody else?
No, watch this.
That's insane,
so,
bruh.
Bro, this shit was a drug deal gone bad. Dude just happened to be a cab driver. Just happened to be a cab driver.
The worst lives, man.
Bro, just happened to be a cab driver, and shit go bad, you feel me? One guy pulled the trigger, and everybody get caught, but the shooter, he like, yo, so what's this? The trial take like 4 years to start. Now he said they ain't had no evidence this whole time, nothing. Now all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we got a trial date, we done found, new lead in the case, whatever. So he like, man, I took the plea deal. I knew somebody snitched. So, bro, but the thing was, the guy that didn't, the shooter, bro, 45 years, because he went to trial and was found guilty.
Well, that's what the documentary is not about, but there is a person in that documentary, and that's really why I brought it up, because the justice system is unfair. And, I never realized that. Obviously, I knew it because I've been in that predicament, but I've never realized it till watching the documentary that the justice system is set up so that you don't go to trial. That's your constitutional right, is to have a trial by jury. And the way that the system is set up, the prosecutor and the judge penalize you for going to trial. They're like, oh, you want to waste the taxpayers' money? Max sentence. It's like, motherfucker, if I stole a car, I stole a car. If I think I didn't steal it and I want to argue that I didn't steal it, I should not get above and beyond the sentence because I wanted to motherfucking argue. But moving on, that was a sample of our Untitled, which we definitely are bringing back. Most of our perks on Patreon and YouTube members are 1,000% back, starting this week with Friday's betting show, where me and Danny show you how to make a little bread.
That's like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Khalif Browder story, kid from the Bronx.
Negative.
Bro, he like gets booked, I think, for like stealing a backpack, and it's like 2 fucking years. And he ain't got no court date. He ain't got nothing. He just doing his time in Rikers. And, you know, his story starts to get a lot of buzz and all this other shit. Bro, you need to look into that guy's story, man. It's a sad story. But, you know, it's shit that we see every day, man. Every day. But let me see who all in the chat, man. What's going on, everybody? Supermax Spontaneous Untitled Question Spin. Y'all seen that Diamond series yet? What you think? And that's, do you remember when the news broke in real life? Supermax, so for me, I chose to not see it, and I'm choosing to not see it. You know, my old lady talking about she's I don't know if she finished it, but she definitely started watching it. I'm not watching that shit. I believe Ness stepped away real quick. He said he had to use a potty, but I think he said he started to watch it. But I'll definitely have him answer when he comes back. But yeah, man, certain things I'm just, you know, not my cup of tea. Yup, they call me Bam Bam. Exactly, champ. And you know, I'm not saying it's anything good or bad. I'm just definitely not anything good. Definitely not anything good. But you know, it's shit that we've been seeing. At least I was seeing, you know, growing up. Canna, what up, champ? I got hog-tied once. Motherfuckers was tripping. What in the world? Yeah, rest in peace, Khalif Browder, for sure, man. Very sad story. So Supermax sending a super chat, $5 saying Ness.
I heard it. You know I watched it.
So you did finish it.
I don't know that I finished it. I definitely, actually, now I'm glad you used the word finish because it definitely triggered the memory. I told my girl I ain't want to finish watching it. Dude was gay. So it's like, I'm not homophobic, but like I don't sit around watching.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. No, and that's
so
why. And that's
so that
why.
was the biggest drawback because it's like every time he's about to kill somebody, he on some gay shit. So it's like, how do you stay focused when that shit turns you off? So it's like, oh, I'm about to kill this dude, or I brought this dude. First of all, it's always a gay dude. The dude was sick, man. So this is what it was. I told my girl this. This is what it was. Remember the time this took place.
Yeah, so he said, do you remember when the news broke in real life, Superman?
Yeah, I remember. But, I mean, I'm like now, I've never been a news dude. But obviously, you going to fucking hear and see all the shit on TV and everywhere about a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? And, again, this is just a person. I mean, I don't want to obviously in any way try to minimize what he did and give him a pass. But I believe that a lot, based off that little bit that I watched in the documentary, it just feels like you can tell that a lot of what took place was because he was born in a time where what he is taboo. You feel me? So my man is not only born in a time where there's still hella racial tension, but then he's also gay, and he only likes black dudes. So that's I guarantee you, man. I'm not no fucking psychologist, but that is my synopsis of that bitch. That's how I'm interpreting it. That he liked black men, didn't know how to come out the fucking closet to the world about his interracial relationship. So he had his relationship with his black men and killed them. But he also had mental issues where, like, his mom left him. His mom left him. His father left him. So, his father died and his mom left him. So he had leave me. Like, this dude literally killed the dude because he had to go to work. Like, he finally found the dude that liked him. The dude had to go to work. He killed him because he got anxiety. Like, nah, he ain't gonna come back. He ain't gonna come back. The dude came back. Like, yo, I forgot my keys. Mind you, poor dude was fucking deaf. Sign language and shit. Like, no, I just came back to get my... Killed him. I'm like, man, turn this shit off, man. Watch this shit on your own time. Like, it's crazy. But he twisted. You know what I'm saying? It was the time. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been as ugly if... It was now. Now you got like, gay parades and all the greatness. Everybody, they what do you call it? They embrace it now.
No, and even in something fictional, right? Even in something fictional, I know. I think you said you don't watch Power, right? Okay. So they got like
I never even seen who killed Ghost. I stopped that far ago. I know y'all told me now it was his son, and then he got a spinoff, but I never seen the spinoff.
Okay, so. The son has his shit, right? And then there's like the prelude where like 50 is shorty and they growing up, right? So in that series, 50's cousin, she's a girl that's gay, right? So the girl's black, she attracted to this white girl, and they have a relationship. Mm-hmm. Bro, the parents love the little white girl's parents. They love 50's cousin, but they think they just friends. When they finally catch him, bro, it's like the mom loses it, like totally loses it, like not just that. And you could tell it was like, it was like the whole gay thing. It was like that's why she lost it. It wasn't even the black thing. It wasn't even a race thing. It was the gay thing. That's why she lost it. Mind you, this is taking place in the 70s. So.
I got you, Brandon. Thank you for reeling us back in. We can always use those friendly reminders. And I did not forget Mike Wilkins. I got the super chat wheel up and ready to rock and roll. You are first. After that, Super Mex. And I got to give my good friend, best dad ever. First of all, let me talk about Big Casual. Let me find out Big Casual and LV Slug is the same person. Because if you are, you a fucking crybaby, okay? I couldn't ask you a question when we not talking about that shit. Like, you want me to, we talking completely about, like, roses. My man want me to talk about cows and milk. Like, I'm not about to just switch the subject. You understand? You should have realized that. Like, the conversation was solely off something. I'm in there prying, trying to do my best job as an investigative journalist to get information about networks and finances, and you talking about fucking predictions. Then you get mad. Like, these dudes are so weird, man.
So, breaking news, the fight is now off officially. According to multiple reports, and this is being distributed by Michael Benson.
Damn. Well, this is what we need. See, yes, it's bittersweet. You feel upset because you still wanted to see it, but you do need this so these motherfuckers learn to stop doing this. I mean, the punishments need to be stricter, honestly, man. It's no different than how we got off topic, man. It's no different than the gun laws. They got to be stricter with this shit, man. They have to. But if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't hit that thumbs up button, you're doing this podcast a disservice. Go ahead, smash the thumbs up, share this on your Facebook, share it on your Instagram, TikTok, whatever, however, do it. Do it. But let me spin the wheel for Mike Wilkins. Here we go.
See what you get, champ.
All right, Mike, I think you landed on that yesterday. Let me double check, because remember, you can always get multiple entries to definitely ensure that you win. And it's Spray Ground Bag is actually not you. It's Mo Juggin. But, Mike, if you want, you already know, another 10 gets you in. Let me spin for Super Mix. Okay, Big Max, Money May, pay like you weigh, baby. Anything you want to be in, you can be in. You definitely want your spin, so let me know where to place your 5, and we going to go from there.
Oh, and then who we got next, champ?
Let me double check. I don't want to skip the line, leave any man behind.
Refresh that Super Chat page.
7:06 on the West Coast, 10:06 on the East. We rocking out.
Early morning.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Help us reach our goal of 1 million subscribers. But for right now, we'll take 157,000. All right, so we got, okay, another one from Mike Wilkins, who says, what would y'all suggest for a first-time purchase for an inexperienced smoker from Jardín?
No, for an experienced.
Oh, damn. An
Smoker.
experienced smoker. Oh, wow. Well, if you experienced, just get that, what's that top level called? Fire?
Oh, Fuego.
Fuego. Just get anything on the Fuego list, really, but
our personal favorite is definitely some garlic cookies.
Garlic cookies is
for sure. Rockin'.
Garlic cookies, Khalifa Kush, fire. Those are, matter of fact.
Oh, gelati if they got it.
Gelati if they got it. But don't go far, man. Right there. Stay with garlic cookies, Khalifa Kush, gelati. I don't know. You want to throw them a fourth one just in case all three of those are not there, which is probably highly impossible. Lava cake is always fire.
Yeah, the lava cake is fire. Mendo breath is fire as well. Mendo right here.
This is Mendo.
Yeah.
Supermax says, throw me in the $5 jump-ins. You can let Danny choose for me. Okay. So which one of these are 5? He could be in the war tape.
Yo, let's throw him in a keychain, champ. You know, my boy's a truck driver.
I think he got a keychain though.
Okay, Supermax, if you have a keychain, let us know. But if not, title bag.
Okay, he need a bag to hit the gym.
Title bag. My boy a trucker. I'm thinking of shit that he could use. The keychain, you feel me? He on the go, always rapping his favorite boxing podcast and his favorite sport.
Yeah, I like the title bag.
Title bag.
Actually,
I know you be going.
Guess who was at the gym yesterday?
Who?
The basketball player.
DeMarcus Cousins.
He fist bumped me this time, so I'm gonna get him on the show maybe by next week.
I'm gonna go with you today. Fuck it.
Yo, so I bring that up to say that he had a title bag. His gym bag is a title bag.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, and it's not like a title bag. It's the title bag that we got. I guess they gave him some or one. Yeah. So who is he?
DeMarcus Cousins.
You gonna get a DeMarcus Cousins title bag from the Boxing Hall of Fame. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I know he has a home out here, apparently in the same neighborhood Floyd lives in.
He funny as hell, right? So I'm like, you know me. Dude, y'all be thinking this shit is fake. I'm telling you, wherever I go, you gonna have to fuck me up because I'm taking over. So I'm like, yo, who got the phone? I mean, who got the radio? Because y'all know how it go. It's from Champ down, and I don't see no fucking champs here. Swear to God. So they unconnected. I connected, and he big as hell, though. So he like, yo, what you about to put on, though, yo? And I'm like, well, Champ, I'm Latin like a motherfucker. And he's like, it's all right. Just put some shit that make us move, though. Yo, so I'm moving. I'm doing my jump rope. He like, yo, cuz. I'm like, what up? Bro, I said put some energy. You got some shit, some lovey-dovey shit. Because you know all the Spanish shit basically fucking love song in Spanish, basically, but like high tempo. So then I just put the whole, Lil Baby on for him. That shit was hilarious, though.
So
he
what
tall
time?
as fuck.
Yeah, I told you. What did it say? 6'11"?
He gotta be 6'9". What? Really? 6'11"? He got to be over. Well, yeah, definitely 6'9", 6'10".
It was
like
over.
that.
It was over 6'9", 6'10". Okay, 6'10", 269 pounds. He's a shoe size 16, bro.
Lord. I was looking at his shoes yesterday because they look like they like those Balenciagas, but they not. I think maybe they're like Adidas or Pumas or some shit.
Oh, probably the Adidas ones, because they have some boxing boots similar to that, to the trainers.
Bruh, I'm in there fucking with Johnny every minute, y'all. Damn, that's his worth? Wow, he balling.
Word.
And he just chilling in there on some regular shit. You can't even see that number on him.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So what you telling Johnny, though? Yo, I'm telling
him
you
throw punches.
You tell Boogie
fucking work harder.
You tell Boogie you used to hoop back in the day. You had hoop dreams.
Nah. We just started talking yesterday. Like I ain't know him, so I wasn't like just, and I'm not a basketball dude, so it ain't like I need to go introduce myself because you're a basketball. It's like if he was a fighter, I'd be like, hey champ, what up? But it's there's really no need.
It's just funny hearing you talk about how you once had hoop dreams and hearing you talk about grandmama, and it's like, bro.
Wow, but he was popping back then?
Who?
He was playing in that era?
No. I'm just saying this is just funny because that's how out of tune you are with basketball. And I don't mean that in a bad way because obviously this is what you do. But one that meets you now, couldn't imagine the Nesta they used to hoop.
What? I used to, bro, come on. I would sing the song. I would shave my head and wear a headband, bro. I was in so many 3-on-3. I was nasty, though. I swear to God just fucked with me, man. He ain't make me tall till like after 21. He would have made me tall like some of these dudes in high school. Man, bruh, that song by Waka Flocka, that shit, I invented that before it came out. I'm in that paint, bruh. Telling you. I was always skinny, too. That's the y'all had a late growth spurt. Sports just wasn't for me because of that.
I had a friend in high school, bro, in one fucking summer, bro. He went from 5'10" to 6'3".
That's how it was for me.
Now he at 6'6". Right, he was a baseball player and shit, but it was crazy, bro. In one summer, he went from 5'10" to 6'3".
Yeah, it was a metaphorical summer for me. You know what I'm saying? But
he said a metaphorical summer.
Yeah,
I hear you.
But that year, it was like, poof, I shot up. It was crazy.
You was sitting the weights back then?
Like a motherfucker, bruh. What was that? 2001, I guess. So, 02? Can pay me to keep my shirt on. I'm telling you. But I'm almost there. Yesterday was my third day doing push-ups and my third day doing sit-ups along with the regular boxing workout. Yeah, we ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm coming today.
I got Ken Stone with a 199 super chat says Eubank needs to be at 160 with no rehydration clause. What does that even mean? We know that he signed a contract that there is a rehydration clause of 10 pounds, which means he can't exceed 167, which is crazy. I mean, it's probably good the fight's off, you know?
I wanted to see if he was going to make
How
the
is
weight.
it really all the way off? Because then, like, how do you put it back on? There will always be that, like, oh, it was canceled because you tested positive. Did you hear his interview? Oh, you didn't hear it? Damn. Someone send it to me, please. Brandon or anyone.
Yeah, there's been times where fighters test positive, fights still happen.
Yeah, Valdez.
No, I'm saying like down the line.
Not AJ Luis Ortiz.
AJ, damn, I'm trying. There has to be, right? Like, fuck, bro. There has to be a fight where a fighter tested positive and then the fight was later made down the line.
I'm sure. Maybe one of those no contests. But look, Rosado Jay Leon never happened again. Jay Leon test positive. Mike Wilkins with another one. What the hell?
He said, thanks for the suggestions, fam.
TVV
all damn day.
Next up is Brandon Lance, $5 super chat. He says, so if Pro Box is picked up, What happens to their own announcing team? Do they still simulcast? Cause Paulie won't be on Showtime. I'm about to reach out.
Yeah.
Well,
Brandon, that seems to be a typo on ESPN's end.
yeah, it could be a typo on ESPN, but let's hypothetically assume Showbox picked up ProBox's series. Gary Jonas could totally negotiate that he's bringing his entire series, venue, promotional company, and commentating team.
And let's be real.
And that's what's worked. If they don't like it, why they looking? Why they want to pick it up? If you don't like Paulie, what you looking over there for?
And this is just hypothetical because I still believe it's a typo, but let's be clear. Showbox and Showtime Championship Boxing aren't quite the same. You get what I'm saying?
No, because Showbox and ProBox are on the same level.
Of course.
Even though ProBox give you your credit, Gary, they've been having bigger names than fucking Showbox. Showbox has big, undefeated prospects that later become big names.
Absolutely.
But current, Ray Beltran's still a big name for Showbox's level series, for HBO After Dark, a Friday Night Fights, a Showbox, a ProBox. Ray Beltran's a fucking big name. He's a former world champ. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Glayton, undefeated cruiserweight, coming off the Apucci win. It's a big enough name to, you know what I'm saying? They got some signings.
Yeah, for sure. I still think that's just a typo. You know what I mean? I think that shit falls. But we gonna spin the wheel for you, Brandon.
Brandon Lance.
Yo, Brandon, why the fuck I ain't never get no intro, champ?
Nah, Brandon, why I ain't never get no hoodie? This motherfucker wearing a hoodie. Soon as he walked in today, I'm like, damn, that shit look good. Meanwhile, I ain't got one.
You see, it got the Ringwalk Danny on the back.
All right, so this isn't the Lonnie B glove because that isn't here. So I said I had what over there? I got to go check. I got another glove right now.
Well,
we got
Keyshawn Davis and Bomac took over the Hakeem Rockman. So
yes.
We got to see what's taking over the Lonnie B.
Just name one. We got like 50, bro.
Bro, I don't know what's in there.
Just pick a fucking fighter. They both been there. Jermaine Ortiz, Cash Flow.
Yeah, Cash Flow, I guess.
All right, Cash Flow it is. You know what I'm saying? We got them all, fams. We trying to get y'all right over here. So we said we changed the Hakeem Rockman Jr. to the Bomac.
And Keyshawn Davis.
And then we changing the Lonnie B to the, who we say?
Cash Flow.
Cash Flow Diaz. All right. There it is. So, who next? Looking like we got Big Supermax with another. No, that's the same one. We spun for that. RNS1, $2 super chat says, heard Earl is 175 pounds and the reason for the delay. True? Of course not. No. Why? Why would we believe that? And Jay says, Ness and Danny, thank you for keeping it 100 TBV. Thank you. And we got to do $15 worth of spins for best dad ever.
Let's spin for Jay first with $13, and then we'll do 15 for best dad ever. So this $10 spin for Jay.
Jay, you landing on Money May.
And you tell us how you want to play.
Oh, look at Danny on his motherfucker. What y'all call it? Drill shit. Yo. So let me see what I got my poll here. So look, now everybody changing their vote. Now it's still going up more no's because the news broke that it's
funny
resolved.
So Jay, let us know where you want your $10 to go, and then $15 spin for best dad ever.
Best dad ever. And let me make an announcement because I told Best Dad Ever this. Look, if we're on this show and you feeling we're missing your super chatter, we're missing your member only chat, please contact one of the producers, Bo, Brandon, most certainly Brandon. Hit him up on IG. He's always listening and watching and trying to make sure that we're doing things right. But that's one of 15, so you got $10 left. Best dad ever. FTWR brand shirt. You got one on today? No, that's a Brandon shirt. FTWR brand. Shout out to everybody that's definitely using our promo code to get your FTWR brand apparel. I will be putting that link in the chat in a little bit. We got one more spin for Best Dad Ever. And looks like you landed on the Cash Flow Diaz glove. So obviously, Best Dad, if you want that, you're going to need to send in another $10, and it'll put you in the runnings for the Cash Flow Diaz glove. But you did land on the War Tape, and then the FTWR shirt. And last but not least, the Diaz glove.
Well, I thought okay.
Yeah, because it was backwards.
Yep.
You know, he landed backwards, so.
Okay.
Yep. But.
So, Best Dad Ever, if you want that glove, you know what to do. But you are in the War Tape, and you are in. What else we say?
He's in the FTWR brand shirt.
FTWR shirt. Let's see what other super chats.
We said Lion B was swapped out for
Cash Flow Diaz.
Cash Flow. All right.
And Best Dad Ever sent his 10 for the Cash Flow.
Let's go. You
so
the first,
in there, champ.
first and only.
First one. We appreciate you. You know that.
Yes, sir.
So like Nat said, if we do miss a super chat or a members chat, especially a members chat, because
those don't come up on the list.
On the list.
Only Brandon can see those on the live chat, which is crazy. They need to fix that.
So let us know, and I say us, the team, Brandon, Bo. You know what I mean? Thank you.
All right. Looks like I got James Benitez. Good morning, champ. Just waking up. Eubank Sr. ain't want this fight anyway. That is true. He has been calling repeatedly to have this fight canceled.
And then Mike Wilkins.
$5 super chat says, damn, I had to bet 2 bets going
for
fam.
Ben.
Oh, damn, I'm reading whatever. Yo, so listen, Mike, that's like 15. I'm going to put you in the spray ground bag because that's what you landed in. And, you know. You super chat every day.
And we appreciate you, champ.
Exactly. So
sure,
you might as well get in this spray ground bag with your $15 from today because, yeah, it's a pretty official vegan leather bag.
He meant vegan leather.
I did say vegan leather.
You said vegan leather.
$5 super chat. Larry, wait, damn, I forgot about Discord. Yo, oh yeah, hella hands. Okay, after Larry Smooth, we gonna get to some Discord. $5 super chat. Larry Smooth, can tell me who you got first so I can get their intro ready to rock and roll. Larry Smooth in the 410. 410, is that Baltimore?
Yeah, 410 is Baltimore.
First live show. What? First live show I've been able to catch since traveling to Europe last week. Shout out to you. I've never wanted to go to Europe. I did go, I guess, is that considered Europe when I went to Manchester and whatever?
Absolutely.
So, but I never want to go because it's like our money is less than, but I'm hearing their euros dropping and we're evening up, right? I got to check the currency rate to double check that.
Yeah.
No? How close is it now? Did we get closer than a quarter?
Champ, but the thing is you and I always get into this because you talk about like how much your dollar gets you in the DR, right? Like it's what, 50 out there?
50 pesos, yeah.
So in Mexico it's 20, right? Which has gone up since I was a kid. It used to be about 13, 14. But it's like, yeah, now you get more pesos for your dollar, but now the prices went up on shit. So it's the same shit.
Not all the time though.
Not all
Especially
the time.
in DR, not all the time. Like
shit. Certain
things, they just can't raise them, you know what I mean? So it rinde más is the word, right? Which means that it lasts more per se. But We have to finish reading, actually, the Larry Smooth. He said, first show I've been able to catch since traveling to Europe last week. Any official word on the fights this weekend? Been dying to watch boxing. So the official word we just got during the live is that the Ben and Eubank fight looks like it's officially off. I'm sure before we get off completely, we'll find that out. We'll do your spin and go to our first caller. Let me see what Canna got for me. So, super chat spin for Larry Smooth.
Where you at in Europe, champ? He said the exchange rate is even right now.
That's what I like to hear. Larry Smooth, you in the running for an FTWR brand shirt. Now remember, you guys don't have to wait. Like you can rock those fly shirts me and Danny been wearing. That shirt I had on yesterday, everybody's accent. Yes. That was FTWR.
If you could use our code TBV, save you 15% on your purchase.
And remember, using our code, you can still get a discount on Jamel Herring, Gabriel Flores,
Jared Anderson,
Teofimo Lopez, whatever athlete.
Caleb Plant, who fights next weekend.
Whatever athlete they are associated
Jermaine
with.
Ortiz, who's about to fight Lomachenko.
Whatever athlete they're associated with, you get to get a discount on that. But we going out to New Jersey.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Yo, top of the morning, TBV.
Buenos dias.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, great show, man. Y'all, man, listen, definitely beyond the Breakfast Club. This is something totally different. What you guys do is amazing. Nothing can stop you guys, man. God is with you. Keep doing what you do, man. Y'all done went so many places. Number one, y'all started talking about garlic cookies, and y'all made me feel so good that me and my little hole in the wall in New Jersey, I'm smoking like y'all big shots out in Hardin. So, I feel good about that. Yeah, man, going back a bit too, man. Them SRTs, man, I ain't telling on the young boys, but I'm a dinosaur, but they like the SRTs so when they doing moves and hitting licks because certain states change the laws on pursuit. So if cops is not allowed to take the chase and you in something that's doing, something crazy, they doing it like they playing video games, man. So, dangerous young children, man. Watch your kids, man. Raise your sons well, man, your daughters. It's raising your sons and your daughters, man. You should have a little bit of oversight, whether you're Ben or Eubank, because again, this was a ridiculous premise. Only the primal thing in all of us boxing fans made me want to see this fight. But it was a stupid fight to begin with. I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again. This caller's an idiot. So is your mama. It was a stupid fight to begin with. Now, Conor Benn, I hope he didn't ruin his credibility because now, how can he approach the Virgil Ortizes and now Keith Thurman, master gatekeeper Keith Thurman gets to say, you see why I never heard of this guy? His neck was as big as a fucking tire. And he ain't had no business speaking my name talking about he'd fight me. So, I hope Conor Benn somehow, Canelo got a chance to. And Oscar Valdez did, even though he didn't. I hope Conor Benn somehow finds a way, but this relegates him to really do some fucking work in the welterweight division to earn his credibility back as a clean fighter. Eubank, on the other hand, again, now you're not tied up in this shit. Why don't you jump in there against a boogeyman and get some Kazakh style in your life? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you help Boo Boo out so he ain't in the middle of the street making TikTok videos, you know what I'm saying, trying to fucking get paid out here. You know what I'm saying? Do some logical shit, man. So shout out to Chris Eubank Sr. I heard he was hospitalized. I hope this isn't a fucking ruse or a troll. But again, if you raise your son like a knucklehead, like these little assholes out here stealing these SRTs, that shit'll drive you crazy as an old man. That's my call, man. I'm out, King. I mean, y'all know.
Appreciate the call, champ. Appreciate the call.
We got so much going on here. We really, really do. We got a few more callers, and We got another $5 super chat from Mike Wilkins. Time to ring the alarm. That's number 4. So we missed the alarm because you're supposed to get that at 3. We dropping bombs at 4. Mike says, thanks for the we read that. All
Yes.
right? But that is your like 4th one. But we do got to spin for that one too, right? Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, Mike. Another spin for you, champy. Title bag for Mike Wilkins, so you in the running for that. Shout out Mike for the amazing support.
We appreciate you, Mike. Yo, and shout out to Larry Smooth, man. My boy say he's in Italy. Oui. Oh no, that's French.
Yeah.
What's some Italian, champ? Spaghetti.
You couldn't think of nothing better than that? What the fuck was that? Spaghetti. OMG. Okay, we got James Benitez. And James, I think that's number 3 for you too, right? That's 2. No, that's 2. That's 2, James. All right, I'm watching. He says, Eubank versus Benn should have just been an exhibition just to start with. All this drug stuff would have have never came out, probably still would have sold. You're right, but then it wouldn't count on their records. Their father's fights was a pro fight, so they trying to follow in their father's footsteps. I'm going to go ahead and give you a super chat. Canna, we got callers. Let me know. Oh, you actually said C-Dub next. C-Dub, you up after this spin for our brethren. That title bag hot today. Canna, bring him in.
Oh man! Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cannon and Nebraska, champ. Shout out to everybody in Nebraska, man. I need to make a trip out there.
It's on you, C-Dub.
Yo, TBV, how the audio sound?
Straight.
Everything good. Yo, smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Yo, man, King, man, a good call. It explains a lot of ignorance, man, in life, man. You know, we are still very primal at the heart of it. At the end of the day, we're still very animalistic. So that explains a lot of ignorance. It don't explain the ignorance in boxing, though. You know, what's going on with the Eubanks and Conor Benn situation. And Eddie, you know, they'll make a way out of no way. You know, when David Hay and Chisora got canceled, they did it in Luxembourg. I don't know if they can move this card. You know, it was a different type of cancellation.
Eddie already said he wouldn't be doing that. So I don't know.
He already said that.
He came out verbally and said he would not be doing that. Now, I don't know that he goes back on his word if he has an other alternative. But as of now, he said, nah.
Okay. So he'll probably learn his lesson. It's just going to be a bad thing, you know. So if the card is still happening, and for my boxing, you know,
no, it's not happening.
The card is not happening at all.
No, it's been reported that it's off.
The entire card.
The entire card.
Well, no, we don't know.
Okay,
No, we don't know. We don't know. The main event is off. Main event is confirmed off. But we are not certain on the entire card.
Okay. For the betting, you know, we're not worried about it, man. We're just going to shoot it up in the air, man. You know, the C sample may come out. You know, the B sample may come out 10 years from now.
According to Coppinger, the A sample versus the B sample is just a lot of misdirection. The sample basically is cut in half. It's just to protect against lab error. 99.9% of the time, if the sample A is positive, so is the B sample. End quote.
So is the B. Of course. So we know what it is, man. If he wins, It does nothing for his stock. If you lose, it does. Eubank's the same. It's just a fight, just an exhibition anyway. Anyway, so for the betting heads,
Nah. You wrong about that because if Eubank win, he's a bigger star, and if Eubank win, you know whoever want to fight him next got to pay him right. He getting paid $7 million, champ. And if Eubank win, guess what? The rematch is there to do again because they fathers did it. It ain't as meaningless. Like it's meaningless when it comes to the relevancy of actual divisions in the sport, but that fight is far from meaningless. B, they about to make bread. If now you know who knows it's fucking off now.
I got you. Before I get off, it is something for UK. It's real big in the UK, and I can see what you mean by for Eubanks is a win. It could be a win. Okay, for the betting heads, Lyndon Arthur. He should sleep that guy, and less than. Yeah, I don't know what your book has got it as, but I see minus 400. It's just something to throw in a parlay. What is the Fondora to sleep Ocampo? Yeah, minus 400.
Bruh, that means that means they think Arthur gonna get the knockout.
Exactly. No, I was saying just throw it on like a 10, 5, 7 pick or something. It's just something that's going to happen. The dude is 17 and 17, been knocked out by 6 and 12 guys or 6 and 30 guys. So I think he's going to be knocked out in under 4.
Lyndon Arthur is a minus 550 to get the knockout. Like, why would you even risk that? That could ruin your parlay. First of all, he's not a puncher, right? He's not a puncher. Then you got to bet 500. Look, this free advice, all right? I'm just saying. You got to bet $550 to make $100 on a dude that's not even a fucking puncher. You might as well stay away from it. It's not worth it. Like, what is you really making? If I got to bet $550 to make $100, how much am I making for fucking $10? Like, that shit is not.
No,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about it being a for sure pick, but it really ain't. I know Lyndon Arthur. He ain't a puncher.
But Ness, hold on.
Yeah.
We really gonna get more in depth in this tomorrow on the betting show. Y'all don't want to miss it.
Yeah, you don't want to take C-Dub's advice. $10 makes you $1.82. That's completely backwards. Like, why would I risk 10 to make $1.82? That's how bad the odds is, man. Stay away from that fight. That's the freest advice I'm giving you. Don't listen to C-Dub.
What about Campo and Fondora?
Catch up with me tomorrow, man. We going to be live talking what bets. I could give you my pick on Fondora. He winning. I can't tell you how I'm betting his ass.
Got you. Shout out TVV. Smash that like button. It's free.
Wait, C-Dub. Actually, motherfucker, is you casual fan? No, wait. That's LV Slug, I think, is casual fan, right? I think, because what's your name on, are you on Patreon? You not.
Nah.
You took too long. He not. Get this motherfucker off the line. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Next,
who we got?
I want to see if LV is C-Dub. I mean, no. Excuse me. Sorry, C-Dub. I need to see if LV, but we good on him, kind of. I need to see if LV is casual boxing fan on Patreon. Yeah, man. Look, you see, that's why you need to tune in tomorrow. Is it tomorrow already? Oh, my God, but what are we going to do if they cancel the Benn fight? That was, like, so much of what I had going on. But nonetheless, at the very least, you will get the proper advice not to make decisions like that. Like, it's not worth it. That's not worth it. The odds are too backwards. They're lopsided. Like, and he's not a puncher. So I'm about to gamble all this money on a dude that ain't even a puncher to get the knockout for measly odds? No, that's the free betting advice. Catch us tomorrow at 8 a.m. YouTube members only. It will be scheduled immediately after this show, and moving forward, it will be there every Friday at 8 a.m. YouTube members only. And then, obviously, our Patreons, we will upload that MP3 for you. I got a couple of Super Chats I got to get to. And Canna, let me know who's next. Looks like Best Dad Ever for the Cash Flow Glove. We did that. refreshing. C-Dub with the counterpunch in unos minutos. And looks like we got
James.
Yep.
James Benitez $5 says, "Do you think Wilder missed out on the bag by wanting to skip Ruiz and go straight to Usyk? Had to mix it up because UK boxing talk getting frustrating."
I mean, he ain't skip out on the bag because neither of those fights are even like they're not off the table yet. He still got to beat Helenius. Then we find out what's up with Usyk and Ruiz. I think that you're premature because of your frustration for the cancellation of this fight. And, it is unfortunate. A lot of good bets would have been made. Eubank was going to win us some money for sure. But I got you with a $5 super chat spin on our super chat wheel here. C-Dub, talk to us. In about uno minutos. Got you a little TBV keychain. Go for it, C-Dub.
Yo. I kind of got ahead of myself on the betting shit. So, but yeah, let me speak on that Eubanks, man. Eubank. This guy, this family is a showman. They are showmen.
Yes.
I hope it's rules, man. Like, I really hope everything his dad is doing out of rules, man. Like, just to make the show bigger. And I hope this Conor Benn thing, just to make the show bigger, man. Like, they know what UK know how to make the show it's not getting enough traction. It's not getting enough activity. Okay, let's do this. His dad is talking all this shit about the fight. He been checked into a mental hospital. Like, what is going on? It's just allegedly. A lot, man. It's allegedly. No, he checked out a couple of days ago.
Oh, for real?
That's what they got. Yes, you can. It's Google.
I ain't on no funny shit. Today was the first time I heard something about that in the chat, but it was like I'm thinking people just running with, I didn't know the shit was legit. Yeah, okay.
It's legit, man. So, and I'm hoping that it is like, a real mental thing, and he really turning over a new leaf, or he really don't want people to box anymore, or want people to harm anybody anymore, or really going crazy. But they are real showmen. Like, so you can tell in the way how they present themselves. Anytime they have a camera on them, is, hey, the camera is on me. Let me show up and show out. Let me have something. You see how Eubanks Jr. is when the camera's on him and how he responds to things. So they are real showmen. So we just hope that Eubanks Sr. is okay. Man, it's just we can't believe nothing. We can't believe nothing you hear or see with these people. But yeah, man. Hopefully the fight continues, and hopefully everything is okay with Eubanks Sr. Shout out to TBV.
All right. Fucking bitch. Damn.
What up, champ?
I gotta learn to shut up, man.
It just changed?
I mean, I feel like that was plus money. I feel like that was that same number plus, though.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be scared of fights like that because it's like unreliable guys.
What in the world are you talking about? I ain't even about to argue with you right now because I'll be giving away free game. But you are tripping. Yeah, I did that yesterday. I reached out to the Circa.
Word. We're going to talk some. Yo, yeah, some people reached out to me. We may have to make a trip pretty soon.
Where?
Arizona.
Whoa. Hopefully on the Jake Paul fight. I got Michael Coppinger that says the catchweight bout between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. is now off after Benn's positive test for a performance-enhancing drug. Sources tell ESPN fight was scheduled for Saturday in London. Damn. It is truly off. Mother bucka. Oh, wow. Get the fudge. All right. Let me see what I got on the super chats. Looking like we got Mike Wilkins back with another one.
You read that one.
Say what?
I read this one.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You spun the wheel for him. He landed on
Definitely
the keychains.
did not.
Definitely did.
Nope. I spun the wheel for James Benitez, who landed on the keychain. Look. Curse is still at keychain. See that?
So I must have read his.
In your head. Mike Wilkins, $5 super chat says, Ness, I heard AJ may fight in December. Any chance we could finally get AJ versus Ortiz? I don't want that no more. I want AJ Big Baby in December. And I ain't talking about Jared Anderson because we know that can't happen. I'm talking about Big Baby Miller.
Jarrell Miller.
Yep. Bring him back. He's already back. Bring that little feud back. Hey! He said, y'all can pick anything for my spin. Jason from Patreon. So you had that 10. Do you remember what? I guess he landed on Money May.
Yeah, it was Money May because I.
And then he sent another 5.
So let's throw him in that glove, bro.
Which
Show
one?
him
The Bomac?
The Bomac and Keyshawn Davis glove.
Keyshawn, who just tweeted yesterday, for a dude that just turned pro a year ago, what'd he say? Look it up, champ. I don't want to misquote the young champ.
Excuse me.
He out here making noise though. That's how you do it, man. You got unified champs talking about you. You currently in a camp that's very popular. You know what I'm saying? He said I wasn't pro for a year.
And I'm causing all this commotion.
Laugh out loud emoji.
And then,
is that the shush emoji or
yes. No? And then he posted a picture in the ring sticking his tongue out. That
a la
says,
Crawford.
I don't care, boy. Crying, laughing face. Chucking the deuces.
Chucking them deuces. You know, for those that don't know, see, we could have did that, but I feel like this is more of a mention on a show versus an entire 2 to 3 hour show.
Oh, yeah.
So what we are talking about here is what took place yesterday. It's a back and forth between Keyshawn and Earl. Earl, he added Keyshawn. I don't know why. Danny did say something about maybe Keyshawn said something, but we'll just screen share this, and this is how we got wind of it. And as you can see, the unified champ says, I don't need to lie to you. I don't throw shade. Your little Chili and Nas going to be heartbroken when I put that boy in the dirt. But you see what he read, what he wrote. You know.
And then he went on to tweet next saying, shit is happening next. All you need to know.
That's all you need to know. And he chucked the deuces. So next doesn't mean November 19th, but next does mean that January, February date. But then after that, Keyshawn tweeted that. And he like, I don't care, boy. I don't like that boy shit. Like, grown ass man, Gina. And then this is the other one I'm talking about.
I mean, I think it's fair game. He called him a cheerleader. I think it's fair game.
No. I get that. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like they use it a lot in boxing. I forget who else was saying it. And then
a lot of people, yeah.
And sometimes they try to act like, oh no, I'm saying boy, but I don't. Oh, like Thurman. That's who uses it a lot. And I'm like, yo, why you keep saying boy like that? Like, Tank ain't no boy. He might knock your head off, boy.
Crazy.
For real, man. Let me see what else we got. On Skype, why so serious? I mean, on Discord, why so serious? Bring them in, I think, right? Who do you say, Cannon? Who next? Who next? I'm assuming why so serious. What up? Hello? Why so serious? Hello? Let's try Adrian then. Adrian. What up?
What's going on, brother?
We hear you. It's Why So Serious who ain't got his shit together.
Right. Now I'm here. I'm together. You know me. I'm at the gym, brother, getting my workout in early.
Congratulations, man. That spot looks nice and big. You know, it looks nice, man.
It's
Congrats.
huge, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. But it's huge. I mean, once it's done, like I know you've seen the video of that back room.
Yeah.
That whole back room, I'm about to paint the floor red, put old school boxing club stickers on the ground. We're gonna get a sauna and an ice bath back here.
Where is that? That's
and
in
then
Milwaukee?
No. This right down. This is literally a block down the street from the gym that we took you to earlier.
Oh, so it's
Like,
still in Watertown.
Yeah. But I want to tell you, Ness, you were smoking weed where Jeffrey Dahmer killed all them people. That apartment I took you to cop that shit when I first picked you up. There used to be another apartment building there.
Old boy?
Well, yeah, with the stripper bitches, man.
Yeah.
That nigga, like the apartment building that used to be there, that was Dahmer's crib, bro.
Oh, that's right.
Right where that nigga
Because they tore it down though, so it don't really matter. They tore that building down. So that's where Nene Parker, that's her name. That's where that lady who played the black lady was there.
Yeah.
Yo, I forgot. It's crazy. It's crazy you bring that up because like I never been to Milwaukee until I met you, and it's like when I'm watching that and I'm like, oh shit, this dude from Milwaukee and shit, and I thought of you because of that. But yeah, man, y'all had a crazy motherfucker out there, bro. How long?
You know what?
You
know what's
definitely.
fucked up, though?
How'd you receive the news live though? Because you was out there all your life.
Listen. So you got to realize that happened in the 80s. I was born in 84. I was a little kid, but everybody knew about Jeffrey Dahmer because we knew how he got killed in prison. Them boys, they killed him almost immediately when he went to the joint.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man. Actually, my mom's ex-boyfriend, you know the dude that got away and told on him?
Yeah.
He was friends with that dude. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I was friends with the guy who got away. I used to work with him and shit. So, yeah, man. I just wanted to give you that little history lesson right there. Like, you was getting high right where Jeffrey was killing them people.
Crazy.
So that's the street in the neighborhood. Now, you know what I'm saying? But the gym's coming along. The gym's coming along, brother. And as to your little comment, man, we can make that happen. We'll pack this out. But you kind of said we ain't going backwards.
Nah,
So,
I hear you. I
we
mean that looks like from the way that I looked at it, it reminds me of Steve Cunningham's gym. So I could see plenty of chairs all around the ring, 4 ways.
Oh, bro, we got. Did you see we got the little stadium seating shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got the little risers and stuff, and we gonna build some more. But nah, I mean, most definitely, brother. To be honest with you, if we put chairs and tables down, we probably get 200, 150, 200 people in here to watch that.
Oh, so what's the
You know
capacity?
Whew, I mean, it's 2 separate rooms, but the capacity on each side, I believe, is like close to 200. I mean, you got to realize the one side I showed you, we have an identical side on the other side. Like, I'm going to walk over, and we finna put the regular gym there with all the weights and everything else.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to be we should be a full-out facility by October and this and that. And trust me, Ness, I'm trying to raise the funds to bring y'all down here to get y'all to do our grand opening. You know what I'm saying? We're thinking about doing some fights and shit, but you'll see the finished product. But man, as far as this Conor Benn shit, man, good for them, man. Man, they should cancel that fight. He don't deserve to get no bag. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just when they let these fights happen and they let these dudes get paid after cheating. That's what's wrong with boxing. You know what I mean? Make a league where y'all can do steroids then. You know what I'm saying? Like bodybuilding. Have a league where y'all can do whatever you want and you can agree to almost kill each other on PEDs. But at the end of the day, man, it's fighter safety. I got fighters. I don't want my fighter in there with some dude who's juicing and could possibly kill him. Fuck that. Man, these guys got to be punished, and the board is doing the right thing. As much as we want to see this fight, we're also the problem with boxing. Oh, we don't care if he did PEDs. We just still want to see the fight because they hyped it up. Nah, that shouldn't be the attitude we have. We want these guys to be clean. We want an even playing field. We want to see truly the best fight the best, or if they're fighting each other, doing that.
Adrian, no, but unfortunately, bro, when you talk about big picture, it's sad to say, bro, most people look at PEDs as fair game.
Nah.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, here's my thing.
And I'm
though.
not saying in boxing, I'm not saying in boxing, but bro, look.
You talk about every sport. You're talking about every sport. No, Danny, I'm with you, man. I see what you're about to say. Football, this, that, and the other thing. Listen, I know programs that gave steroids to these kids when they wasn't getting tested, but then they get to these higher elite levels and they get tested. My problem is like, yes, steroids is rampant, but like I told y'all guys the other day, Clomid, if you're taking that, your kid's already born. That's the cover up, man. That's a cover up. That's also just so they can fucking get their bodies right and stuff after they do them cycles. And all I'm saying is you got to start to bust these guys, man, because at the end of the day, like you can't have that in professional sports at the top, the elite. You know what I mean? It's an unfair advantage at the end of the day. Because now you're talking about highly skilled people. Even at the lower levels, like, man, I've been to local fights, Marv Nation fights, because y'all was talking about Marv Nation in that bid. And the only dude I seen get tested was the dudes fighting for the WBC silver title. Every other fighter in there, nobody got tested. There's no testing, none of that, because they got to pay for it. So to be honest, anybody can get away with this shit until they get to a certain level and they start testing them. And that's part of the problem in the sport, man. Like, people can really get hurt. These are people putting their life on their line for your entertainment, for your $80. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest, one of my fighters' lives isn't worth your $80. It's not. It just isn't. I personally know that person, and I don't want to see him get hurt. So they got this one right. I hope it doesn't happen in any way, shape, or form. Eddie needs to eat his words about PED testing. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. If you got to use PEDs, don't be in boxing then. Don't do pro boxing if you got to cheat to get there. I'm just saying. But that's my call, fellas. Your bag should be coming soon, too, to be honest. It should be there by Saturday to raffle off.
Yo, question. Champ.
Yeah.
Yo, who the home run leader, champ?
Who's the home run leader?
Yeah, who?
I don't watch baseball. You talking about Sammy Sosa or are them dudes still up there?
Well, yeah. That's
or Mark?
Well, no. That's what I was gonna say. Barry Bonds has a home run lead, you know, but he has a record.
Okay, so I want to ask you something.
But people saying, obviously, you know, he was a steroid user. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
so what did he use though? Was it because remember Mark McGwire? He was taking creatine, right? But that was a banned substance in the MLB, if I'm correct. Back in the day when they made a big deal out of it, he was using some shit you could buy from GNC, and they considered that a banned substance in the league, right? Or was he taking some other shit?
I honestly don't remember what exactly it was.
Okay, so because my thing is, if I remember correctly, you can look it up because you're the almanac. That man was taking creatine, which any high school kid, any one of us as an adult can go buy from GNC offline. It wouldn't be considered illegal but if you're in Major League Baseball, I believe that they can't use that. I believe that's what not Barry Bonds, but Mark McGwire was on when they was giving him shit. Now I can't say about Sammy Sosa or Barry Bonds, but I mean you got to look at them dudes.
Yeah,
some of them dudes were extra skinny to huge. You know what I mean? Like it was a big difference.
Yeah, so it was some shit that you could buy over the counter.
Right. So that's my point. You got to realize, like, in boxing, in all these sports, right, there's a lot of supplements. If you go to the store and buy them, they will tell you on the back, you need to check with if you're in the MLB, NBA, this, that, and the other thing, college, it will tell you that you can't take it. So some of these guys who say they take stuff and it's an accident, nah, bruh. A lot of these supplements that know that they're going to make you test positive will put that on the label that you could test positive. They're letting you know that there's stuff in there that is banned from certain sports at a certain level. Just keeping it real. I mean, don't give these guys excuses anymore. A lot of these supplement companies are very transparent with what's in their stuff. And honestly, some of these dudes, just to put you up on game, you can go to certain companies and have them make supplements with certain stuff in it. And I honestly believe that's what a lot of these higher level dudes do. They go to a lab, they get stuff, certain stuff with certain substances, and they're also given to things like Clomid, all these other things to help them cycle off. You know what I'm saying? It's a science, you guys. And these guys are just perfecting the science to cheat. It's just how it is. It's unfortunate, and that's how these dudes are getting caught. Conor Benn just got caught this time. He probably been doing it. But this time, because it was a high-profile fight, he got his ass busted. But that's all I got, guys. I'm going to leave some time for the other fellas. Let me know what you think of that bag when you get it. Man, I hope to see them shirts on you guys soon, too.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, champ.
Appreciate it, champ.
Why so serious? What up?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right. Thanks for having me, man. And good morning to everybody. First, let me just come out the gate. Now, stop making excuses. You just wasn't good enough. It had nothing to do with your height. Like Dewey Cooper said, if you talented enough, you'll be chosen. Here's a big example. For those who are basketball fans, I went to high school with C.J. McCullough. He plays for the Pelicans. Well, I actually played with his brother, Eric McCullough. C.J. graduated high school at like 5'9", and still went on to play ball and then hit a growth spurt, and now he's in the NBA. So either you got the talent or you don't.
He probably had a jumper.
Yeah, you just wasn't going hard in the paint. Like, you was probably a good average player, but not at that next level. You was below average. So your height had nothing to do with it.
So this was the purpose of your call?
I doubt it.
No,
I was
no,
damn
no,
near a
I-
star. I was damn near a star. You know what I'm saying? There was
Yeah,
one
sure,
dude.
and
There was one dude in my city. I forget. I think his name was like Sean something, man. Cool cat, nasty, hoops, like hops out the
You was probably
gym.
good.
But
you was probably that dude on the block.
I was that dude. I was that dude. Like we had rival feuds, like North versus South. Like they knew me in the South, like I knew them in the North. Like I mean, vice versa. Excuse me. I was from the North, so like, you kidding me? And I end up going to West Kenny. I got kicked out of my school, so I went to South Side. I was going to West Kenny, and I had to bust their ass over there too. You know what I'm saying? So I played.
And you was a problem.
And I played dudes from Chadwick, Stuyvesant, all that shit. I was out there. You kidding me? I'm nice.
Yeah.
I'm nice.
Yeah, you was probably street.
Whenever you want it, I still got it.
All right, we'll see about that. So anyways, I agree with King. I mean, this was a stupid fight to begin with. It looked like Triple G versus Kell Brook 2.0. And it's kind of funny that Buddy popped. Because just like I want to say last week in one of my calls, I said we call these fighters bosses, but they're not even educated. They're not bosses. There's not even language in these contracts for failed PEDs. Why? Because boxing doesn't want to get rid of PEDs. They just don't want you getting caught taking PEDs. Right? Because if it was that serious, every fighter, especially at this level, will have language in their contract for failing PEDs, whether it's pre-fight or post-fight, because you still have to put through a camp, you still have to pay these fighters, and there's no language in these contracts to cover these fighters for lost wages and shit like that. It just goes to show you that they don't want PEDs. And you shouldn't want race out of boxing. You want racist people out of boxing, but race definitely belongs in boxing. So the reality is, PEDs and HGH, all that shit is okay. And I'm sorry, I know people ain't gonna like this unless you're a black American fighter. Then when you're taking that shit, that's when it's a problem. Other than that, it's not a problem. It's not. It really isn't. Because if it was, it would be in the language because it's affecting people's money. So they don't want PEDs out of boxing. They just don't want you to get caught. That's the reality. So I hope this fight goes on, and I hope Ben wins because cheaters do win. And he should be able to take PEDs because he's not black American. And that's my call.
All right. Listen, y'all got to stop following that fake Andy Gomez account, man. Andy Cruz Gomez, whatever. That motherfucker ain't the real Andy Cruz, man. Y'all out here tripping, thinking a troll account. Yo, and it's like Shakur following him and everything. I'm talking hundreds of fighters following the fake ass account. Like, what the fuck?
How you know it's fake? Let me see if I can find it.
Where's my background? Caribbean. What the fuck is Andy? Caribbean. Come on, man. How long I've been doing this? There's only one dude in this business that cannot be, you know, you can't doubt him when it comes to that Boxeo Cubano news. You know what I'm saying? And Willie Suarez. Papi, pero baja eso. Yeah, and that's in Cuba. That's in Cuba, bro. All that shit is in Cuba. And just because it's pictures on a social media don't mean that it's him. You know what I'm saying?
What about the videos?
No, but that's what I'm saying. It don't mean that it's him on that page. That's how catfishing goes. I could steal everything from Devin's page and post it on another Devin page. That shit don't mean nothing.
I'm just saying, the page been around for a long time.
I know, but it ain't real. It ain't real. Believe that. It ain't real. But any other callers?
We do got some super chats.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Mike Wilkins with another one says, call me greedy, but I want AJ versus Ortiz, then Big Baby Miller.
I feel like you missed some.
No. AJ versus Ortiz, then Big Baby Miller, but in New York City.
So, hold on. Go back to the super chat joint.
That is it.
Right. I'm saying. So, you read that one?
This?
Yeah, because that one cracked me the fuck up.
Danny's smoking on that tooth pack on, what the fuck is that?
Exact. Nah, it's some Chicago shit that they just funny as hell.
Tuka pack on foam? I don't know what the. All right. But we do have to do a wheel spin for the bread.
Spin that wheel, champ.
War tape, and that was for Mike Wilkins. Mike getting an anything today. And the next one was from Jay Rhodes, correct? Looking like Jay Rhodes.
Maybe.
Yep. Jay Rhodes, $2 super chat. Mark McGuire was on Pro Hormone, store-bought roids. Well, my name is Nestor Gibbs, Instagram and Twitter.
NestGTO, Ringwalk Danny. For me, on all forms of social media, we are the Boxing Voice. Make sure
we are your choice at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, any other day except today, because today we're going to be live at the TCL Team Combat League
Las Vegas tryouts.
Yes, sir. We're going to be at the tryouts and,
more than likely going live from there.
Yeah. I'm going to take the setup and hopefully go live from there. Peace.
We out.